Good morning, everyone. Here for another live Coffee and Cards with Diane. My name is Diane Alberts, and I have my coffee this morning. It's funny, I'm using an Arizona, there's my lipstick, Starbucks cup. I haven't used this one in a long time. I did have the pleasure of going and visiting a demonstrator friend named Sarah with my friend Laura. We met up and went to a event that Sarah was holding in Arizona, and I had never been to Arizona. Well, that's kind of a little lie. I don't know if any of you have been to Hoover Dam before. Hoover Dam actually has, I'm trying to get that light out of the back. There we go. Hoover Dam has just steps away from Arizona. So I stepped over the line. So was I really in Arizona? Yes, but not really for a moment. So Laura and I took a trip, and we met in Scottsdale, and we went to our friend Sarah's Stampin' Up event. So this was a couple of years ago, but we had a good time. And so I bought this mug, and I found it as I'm going through my cupboards and cleaning. I'm sure you're all doing that. So just wanted to let you know Oakley. Excuse me. Oakley, come here. Oakley, come here. I got you this. Here. I'm sorry, everybody. I have window cleaners here today, so I didn't know he was going to bark. He's been quiet all morning. Back to my story. I met Laura through Stampin' Up, and we become good friends. She actually lives just north of Louisville on the Indiana side of the river there, so she and I become good friends through Stampin' Up, and I just wanted to let you know, Stampin' Up is more than just crafting. It's a community. I'm serious. For me to get on a plane and fly to Arizona and have fun with my friends was just a blast. And that's kind of my why I do Stampin' Up. It's because I want to travel. My husband is not retired right now. I am retired. Let me get a drink of my coffee. You don't have to be retired to do Stampin' Up. There are people that do much more than I do, and they have full-time jobs and this. You can do whatever you want. That's what it is all about. It's so darn flexible. So my why is to travel. I will be going to Las Vegas in November. We've been here before. This is a double type of trip where we've been to the same resort. I think they had some kind of deal during COVID or something. So we just went to Raleigh in last March. Yeah. We went to Raleigh for that's the big convention. They call it On Stage. And then finally, next year in March, we're going to Long Beach, California. I have never been to Long Beach, California, so I'm looking forward to that. Never been to Southern California. I've been to San Francisco just for 5 or 6 days. I think we took a trip over there because I told Joe I'd never been to California before. So we picked that so we could drive to Yosemite, etc. So long story short, you have to find your why you do it. It could just be for fun, a creative outlet. It could be want to meet new friends. Because our main goal, or Stampin' Up's main goal, is to eradicate loneliness. If you're looking for a community, Stampin' Up is your community. There's just the nicest people. Crafters have almost, in my 20-some years of crafting, 24 years of crafting. I know because I was pregnant with Lauren, probably 25 years of crafting because I was pregnant with her, and she's 24. So that's when I started. And I just wanted to let you know that there is such a great special going on now. And they're kind of up here, but they're the glossy things. You can get $125 worth of product for $35. If you do anything, I don't have one right here. Yes, I have one. I would recommend just getting kits. And you can get the non-stamping kits just to have around so you could make cards. Then you don't have to run to Hallmark or the Kroger aisle to get an $8 card. Look at this. All you do is stamp the sentiment and you attach it on. Everything is done for you. It is so easy. And then look at the beautiful, this is one of my favorite ones. Look at the beautiful envelopes that are matching. So you don't have to buy the stamps, the paper, the ink. I'm really actually encouraging a lot of my people. You'll get this little stamp to try. And all you're going to do is stamp the sentiment. And this one's backward. Wishing you comfort. Excellent sympathy card. We all need those on hand. You're in my thoughts. This one gets a little cut out here. You can see it. So think about putting a bunch of kits in your collection. They are lots of fun. Oh, here's all the sayings. Sending love, and then there's only like 4 stamps in this, and it comes with, where is it? Oh, my little spot isn't in here. They come with little spots. I don't think this is the right color. No, this one's early espresso because I collect them, and I haven't opened them. So early espresso is not the color. This one comes with, I can tell you real quickly. This one comes with, I'm going to guess, Misty Moonlight. No, Night of Navy. It was Night of Navy. Yeah, Night of Navy. So you get a little spot, so that's your ink. It stores just like this, or you can put it in a Ziploc bag. I just put this on the front because I have a new section. So I wanted to show you. I'm going to walk over to my other area. I've been doing a lot of cleaning lately here in my, I hope I make you dizzy, craft room here, and doing a lot of changing of things. Let me see if I can come on over here. I'm going to start on this side before I get started, I think. Okay, this is a hutch I used to have in my kitchen before we renovated. Turn the light on. Okay. Oh, that light on might make it worse. Come down like this. So these are the kits collection. There's some magnet boards up there. I used to have more up in display there. And what I've done is I've displayed all the kits. Oh, come on, there's a glare. Let's open it up. So this one's probably one of the most popular ones right now. Heirloom arrangements. Because it's more, you can do whatever you want. But I like to follow the directions. We have these little decor ones that are really cute. That's called layering landscapes. The top is just a variety. This one's kind of hard to see. It's called, I think I demonstrated this one. Thank you kindly. They're very cool, like watercolor paper type. Excuse me, locally. No. So my dog is getting into, ouch, my chair. Hold on. He has been chewing the chair. Now I'm caught. 1 second, please. All right. Puppy troubles. Okay, sorry. This one's like a watercolor paper. And then I have a whole Christmas section of kits. This is the brand new one. I will tell you, this one, the Calm and Bright, is definitely for someone who's a little bit more experienced. That took me a little longer. This one's actually on back order right now. It's a little truck. This one has no stamping on it. I'm trying to get it so there's no glare. So this is my Christmas shelf. And then down here focuses on birthday. Like this is a birthday card keeper. And then this is another kind of birthday card keeper. And then let me show you the other one. Ooh, that was loud. And then I have all these, because these are all cash and carry. So I've labeled the edges because you can't see the sizes. So, and that's why I've started the kit collection, Girls Night Only. So these are all different. Like here's one I just did. This is cute for kids. This was no stamping. All you did was take a little glue, and it even showed you where to do it. And these are little pop-up cards. So that's cute. There's a unicorn. And there is a dinosaur. Oh, I'm sorry. My, like I said, my window cleaners are here today. So all kinds. And these are cash and carry. And so you can come pick whatever one you like out of here. I kind of have extras of the ones that I think are the more popular ones. Like thank you ones. I have a whole section for masculine cards here. I was going to do a class with a group of people. And for a church, and they changed their mind, which was kind of sad. There's travel ones, there's dog ones and cats, there's kids ones. So anyways, that's why I have this Girls Night Only. And this is my catalog of everything I own, or I can order it for you. Here's another, we have a robot one for kids. So it's lots of fun. This one here is watercoloring. It's kind of cool. And then, because my friend Susie said I didn't show my cash and carry, I always carry adhesive sheets. This is refills for the adhesive, our Seal and Seal Plus. I have silicone mats. I have refills. I have tear and tape. I have green glue. These are little cute containers I made for a crop. And you could just, first person who buys a green glue for me, you can have a couple. I have about 2 in there. And And it just holds it right there. It's kind of cute. So that was fun when that was a popular set. These are, oh, this was probably my favorite. Please, Oakley, no. This was my favorite, Sentimental Rose. And I do have a couple Sentimental Roses. This was actually, I think, a paper pumpkin that they changed into a, so let's go back to this. Because Susie said, show what you have. Dimensionals, other kinds of dimensionals, mini dimensionals, glue dots. Love them. I use them all the time. Foam adhesive sheets to pop things up. Excuse me, Oakley. And then envelopes. I keep envelopes around. Note cards. And I have some Wink of Stella. So this is my new cash and carry area. And that's the new kits section. There's all my bags and stuff. I'm still in the process of cleaning. You'll see the chair up now because you can see my dog has been chewing my stuff on the bottom. And he's quite the puppy. Hi, Julie. And then I have all my kits in here by categories. So, and there's one more. Let me just turn this around for a second, because I've got piles over here of stuff I don't want to share with everybody. And then there's here, this section here. These up here, this is the brand new, it's called Homemade and Heartfelt or something like that. It's a little box. I did this one as a demonstration. And then we have the Advent calendar. And so I wanted to let you know, joining Stampin' Up, you could just put a bunch of kits into your starter kit. Sorry, now we're back here. Have a seat there, buddy. I'm sorry. Funny thing was, I was like, I've told this story a few times. I went to a crop that my friend Julie was holding with another friend, Karen, and I was not feeling well. As you all know, I have Crohn's disease, and there are just times when I'm not feeling well. And so I was at a scrapbooking event. My friends and I have been scrapbooking since 2019. No. 19, no, when she was born, 2000. She was born in 2001, excuse me. And I got introduced to scrapbooking and been doing it. And then years later, I'm hooked. I've got tons of scrapbooks. I still like to scrapbook. Don't have as much time for scrapbooking right now. But I wanted to say that I just wasn't up to scrapbooking. Now, I could have gone up to the hotel room and laid down. I'm like, I want to be with my friends. It's all about community. And so I walked around. They had things for sale. And I actually found a paper pumpkin kit. I'm going to pull this off. I found something. And it actually was sent back to me. It was a funny thing. What did I want to say? Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. We have window cleaners here. It's crazy. Oakley, please, hush. So this was a coffee kit, and it was called Thanks a Latte. And I know it might be backwards for you. And I put these together. It was quick and easy. And then my aunt likes to get my cards, and so I should probably cover her address up. That's my address. It was a really cute set. So she sent that back to me because she always comes and picks cards. And Oakley, come please. He's not coming. He's only 4 months old. Oh my heavens. This is not working very well. So I'm going to ignore him and hope that my window cleaners move upstairs. So it all started with a kit. That's what I thought. This is fun. It's easy. And the funny thing is, if you ask all my scrapbooking friends, back in 2018, before that I was like, I'm never making a card. You spend all this time, people throw them away. Forget it. And now, look, I'm hooked. And I'm hooked because of the travel, the community, and then all the wonderful people I've met through Stampin' Up. So if you want to put kits out and add up to $125 of kits, you can't go over $125. Or you have the option of buying $99 worth of stuff, and you could pick out $189 worth of kits. You can get non-stamping kits. So it's just a quick and easy way, and you don't have to do anything ever again. But I'm encouraging you to try it out and learn about the community. Like I said, I really like the hues of blue. It's one of my favorite ones with the cute matching envelopes. So that's my little note to you. I lost my box now. I'll put it away. And let's see. I'm going to show you. It's going to be backwards. I have a team meeting coming up this weekend. And every team meeting I have is Zoom and in person. And I always have a make and take. And these are the 4 make and takes. And they generally can come early and use my stamps because we cannot stamp things for people. And I make the samples up and put out the items they need. And this is the one that we're going to be doing on Sunday. So I know Jennifer and Sheila might come in person. I don't know if they already own the stamp set themselves, but they're really cute. These are just kind of Christmas cards. And you see I decorated the envelopes. So yeah, that's really cute. So for $5, that's all they got to pay. You're getting 4 cards. You can't get the price like that anywhere else. So anyhow, that's what my team pays for the make and take. And I wanted to show that because we have a team meeting coming up. I always do my team meeting the 2nd Sunday of the month. And I just want to go in and tell you about a few things here. As you notice, I'm jump starting my business again really hard. Last year I did it, but I wasn't like full force. And I want to go back to full force again. Like I said, I have the girls' night out only. I have a Halloween flash class, which is really cute. And that's coming up. You have to sign up by, I think today's the sign up. I'll probably give to the 12th. Most of my signups are due by the 15th of the month. I have a cookies and cards class. That's brand new. My friend Michelle, she was a member of my club, and then she took a full-time job, but now she's doing cookies on the side. And I called her up, and we are collaborating to have something fun and different. So we're doing that. And what else am I doing this month? I got all my calendars right here. Lots of things you've seen. I've been sending them slowly in my, well, actually, I'm going to a silver soiree, which is where I'm getting recognized for my hard work by my upline. Thanks, Julie. I know I was never going to try it, but I just wasn't feeling good that day. And it was so easy to do. And I had these cool cards to send to people. And you could see my aunt took it and sent it back to me. I was sorting, as I said, been cleaning. When I found it, I'm like, oh, that's the first card I ever made. It was just a kit. I think I just stamped the thanks a latte. That's all I did on the cup. And I just glued the pieces down. It was fun. So I'm just encouraging you have till the 31st. If you just want to put kits in your starter kit, it's awesome. It's easy. It's $35 plus tax. And that's it. Free shipping. You get another kit in there, a paper pumpkin one. And then that's it. And if you can choose to just be a hobbyist and take advantage of the 20% discount, and you can choose not to come or come to my team meetings, it's up to you. You run and do what you want. It doesn't have any rules. Now, if you want to stay on and keep going on, there are just some small rules about quarterly minimums. We can go into that later. But honestly, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I will explain it, but I don't want to spend this time explaining it all. I know I've talked about it in the past. So let's see. We're going to do something kind of different today. We have brand new. This is my pre-order. Came yesterday, and I was excited. I didn't wait for an unboxing. So this is the pop-up petals. It's backwards. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about these. So I'm going to flip the camera around now. I'm going to take more coffee. And pray that Oakley is quiet for the rest of my life. And so we're going to turn this over and put it in the holder. And I hope the volume's up. Yep, now it is really loud. And then we're just going to rotate this a little bit so it's straight. And then this way a little bit. Okay. All right. So I'm talking about these new. I'll show you what I got. I got the pop-up petals. And it comes with matching dies. And these will create the pop-up, I think. I haven't used it yet. I just got them. So pop-up petals is a fun one. And then I bought banner sayings. And it has a punch. I put that on there so I know that it has a matching punch. And I keep my punches in a drawer right behind me. Let me grab that banner punch. And here it is. It's called 3 Banner Punch. And I label my products. And that's that all these will fit for this. I don't want the glare. I hope that's not coming in a glare for you. So then you have just regular font, and then you have a scripty font. So, but that's why I put the note. Remember, Diane, there's a banner punch that goes with that. And then this one was something different. I want to open this up. I haven't even opened it up. This one is, it looks like a background one, but I love linen. Oh, how cool. I wasn't sure they were going to have, and I'll explain this again. I didn't think they were going to have background stamps in photopolymer. So these clear stamps are called photopolymer stamps. They're clear. You can see right through them. And I just thought this would be really cool texture in the back of a card. And here's the actual picture of it. And I'm going to show you in a minute. Let's see, I'm going to go this way. You would just put it on a clear block. Now, this one's kind of large. You would probably need, yep, you need the largest one. And the largest block is to my left here. And this is is it F? F block. So there's a little letter there called F. And that would fit right on here, and you could ink it up. And we'll do that sometime in the future because I thought that was really cool. So I kind of bought this. One, I like this texture. Two, I wanted to try out because they never really had, that's a dirty block, any kind of photopolymer that I remember in a background. So why am I showing you this? Because, let me grab the one I really was going to do. This was called Creative Haven. Stampin' Up! Has eliminated their cling rubber stamps. They're having a hard time sourcing the red rubber. And this is the red rubber. So this is a Christmas one I've been working on. Oh, I tripped on that. And this is what the red rubber looks like. And they're having a hard time. I like these, but they're going to be phasing them out. And so they're going to change it up here. And so then the dies are in here. And I always put them on a magnet sheet. I just get those heat register sheets at one of the home improvement stores. I label them. But I'm like, oh my God, they're all backwards. So I just took and I photocopied this from the internet, honestly. So I'm like, oh yeah, and there's a banner. And it can cut out a different kind of banner. So now I know these are all the words in here. So I keep that in here so I can remember. And it's a quick glance. So anyways, they're going to be phasing out our red rubber. It'll be a process of phasing out, but as they're making new stamps and dies, they're moving to a little bit larger. Now you're going to have to ask me what the size of these, if you ask me the size, I can't remember offhand. It's on the internet here. Let's see if I can remember. If, I don't know. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's see if I go to Haven. I'll type in Haven and see. But I want to talk to you today about making it a little bit easier for you. Let's see here. Let's see if it tells me the size of the container. It might not. I don't think it does on this one. No. Oh, let's see if I can call them plastic sleeves. Because they're going to be selling extras of these. And I'm trying to see. Oh, let me just put in that and see if it comes up. No. Let's put in sleeves. I don't know if they call them plastic. It's so new, I don't even know what they call them. Let's see if I can find it. Nope. Do you remember what they're called, Julie, if you're still on? I don't know what you call them. Pockets? I can't think of a name. I'll put storage in, maybe? This is a process, isn't it? Let's see if they have it under storage. That's standard cases. They're like DVD cases, and they're not around. Oh, you know why? It's on pre-order. I'm not on a pre-order. That's probably the reason. But I'm on Demonstrator View. So, yes, I found them. Stamp and die organizers. That's what they call them. And you can get a stack of them. Let me tell you the size now. I'm sorry. It took me a moment. They are 5 5/8 by 9. And they have a tuck closure, which is a little bit easier than our old die tuck. And they're clear, and you can buy extras of them. And you get, if you buy $16 for how many? 10 organizers. So if you want to switch all yours over. But I want you to notice something. You see I put Creative Haven here. This is the Creative Haven stamps. I'm not going to open it yet. And this is the Creative Haven dies. But they put Creative Haven, Stampin' Cut and Emboss Machine, and Creative Haven is so little. And I'm like, I'm never going to be able to see that. Actually, I have to go get new glasses this weekend. So Creative Haven, I just took my little label maker and put it there. And I know to keep these together. But look at the profile. So much easier than having a whole bunch of CD cases. So my friend Sherry from Sherry's Cards gave a little tip, and I'm going to show you that today. I've already given you my tip. My tip is I buy the heat register, and I put all the dies on there, and I label it, okay? And here's the picture, so I can count and make sure I have all the dies on there. So that's pretty much, I've gone over that before. Nothing's different except it's larger. And then I add this so I can read it. And then I keep them bundled together with a rubber band just to help me out. Except for punches. Those are in my drawer. Now, we're going to get down and dirty now. So hello, everybody who's watching. So Creative Haven is a brand new one. It's only open for pre-order. If you want to join Stampin' Up, you can choose these new pre-order items and put them in your cart. So this is how we open it. They feel really soft. I like them. The feeling of them. All right. And so you open it up and you're like, oh my gosh. And what's missing? Well, in the old ones, they used to have, I don't see if I can find an old full polymer right now behind me. I don't have to go running over to the shelf. Here's one. My Halloween one that's right here. See, there's the same old thing I usually do. Do you notice that right here in the back, they have a picture? And we're all kind of missing that. We put it in the suggestion box that we would really like that. But I have a little hack from my friend Sherry. So, there's no pictures. There are pictures on the front. So I guess you could go ahead and photocopy this if you wanted. That's one option. But I loved her option. I'm going to show you how she did it. So let me put my photopolymer away. Where's my spooky Halloween? I think this is so cute. All right. And let me move. So just like before, you're going to have a thinner peeling. This one does not stick to the photopolymer stamps. I'm going to set that right there for a moment. This is the thicker acetate or window sheet, and these stick really well to this, okay? So her little trick was that we're going to ink this up, and I'm going to use, you could use black, you can use whatever color. I chose basic gray, and then I'm going to ink this up. Basic gray is one of our neutrals, and it can pretty much be like a neutral, like just a softer black. That's what I kind of think. So I should have probably just kind of, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's just going to be something that helps you know where your stamps go back. Okay, this is the hack. I don't think I got all those little stars in there. Let me get it in. Okay, so I just turned it over and stamped it. Ooh, this is a tight one. I'm going to put that so I don't have a mistake. And then we are going to take this and we're going to put it on, which side does it go on? I think I have to remember. This side. I think it's going to go this way. All right. Oh, am I in the, yeah, I'm going to put it on. So here's the picture of it. I'm going to put it on the back side. And I'm just going to, watch this. Put this down. I'm just going to give it a little rub. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? It doesn't have to be centered. It's not that big a deal. All right, I'm going to let that soak. This is a little bit of a glossy paper, so it's going to take a little bit for this to dry. But watch what we're going to do next. So we sell tear and tape. And this is a great adhesive, and I have some left over right here. I'm going to use, where's my other one? My thicker one. Oh, I don't see it. There it is. This is my new one, opened. And I'm going to take the tear and tape, and this is the back, and I'm going to rub, well, I am going to rub it. I'm going to just put some tear and tape on the perimeter of this window sheet. I mean, look at how fast this is. It's not taking me any time whatsoever. No more time than it takes me to make those magnetic sheets. And when you buy my BOGO, you get those magnetic sheets. That's my little bonus to you, because I don't want you to lose your dies. Oh, that one's a little long. Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah, I can, because it's a window sheet. Didn't have that one on there quite right. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and put one right down the middle for good measure, and another one down the middle. Okay, these are bigger stamps, and I don't want it to pull off. All right, so I've got 2 in the middle, and then the perimeter. I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool, or you can use your nail if you'd like, but you do have to rub it down. Remember, it's still got the ink on there. And we're going to lift this up and lift this up. So these are the new, starting in November, the new style stamps. Not all of them will be like this, because some will still be photopolymer, or the regular photopolymer in the original CD cases until they're sold out. And as they get sold out, they're going to start manufacturing them in the new packaging. And same with the red rubber, once they're gone, because we have an annual catalog that goes through April. Okay, so now I have all those exposed. Okay, the backings are off. I'm going to close my lid here. Okay, I'm going to rub. A lot of rubbing. I need my little thing that my friend Robin gave me. I think it's behind me. All right, so now we're going to get the reveal. This is exciting. Okay, here's the reveal. We're going to lift it up. I literally just got these in the mail yesterday. Ta-da! Now I need to let this dry for just a second. I could get my heat gun, and while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to grab my, I have a chamois that, look, it has little hedgehogs on it. This is actually from the Dollar Tree, and it holds my big chamois for my glass mat. And I'm like, I couldn't figure out what to put this in. I didn't like it, and it keeps it nice. It's this little snack container for kids. I love it. So I'm going to just take my chamois, wipe this clean. Oh, we got a little liquid on there. This one's a little wet. I need to dry it out a little. Okay, so we're going to get that cleaned up. That's clean for the back. Oh, a little bit more. There's like a green undertone to it. That's interesting. All right, I'm just making sure I'm getting all that off. Okay, so you clean your stamp off. Don't forget to do this part. All right, and then I'm going to put this back in the little container. This is in the baby section. I'm not going to close it tight. I'm going to let it get a little bit dried out. Okay, and then by now this is looking good, right? We're going to come back over here. I don't even have my comments on here. I'm looking at my phone. Let's see if I can find myself real quick. Meanwhile, I'm going to get a drink of my coffee, because this is coffee and cards. Thank you. And how come it's not working? There we go. I'm on. And I've got it on mute. I forgot to open it. And let me see. Julie's the only one. Well, it says most relevant. Julie was the one that had that crop that I went to. Okay. Well, hello to everybody. This is pretty much dry now. Remember that thin plastic? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put it over here, but we need to add some tear and tape. So I'm just going to put, I'm going to actually get my silicone mat to show you. It's going to be hard to see because it's clear. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to run it down the perimeter and on the inside. Let's see, this is the shorter side. And then we're going to come down this side. So the photopolymer stamps, now you don't have to do this at all. I'm doing it because I need a visual. I guess for being a kindergarten teacher, I need a visual where things go. And I like the printed. And until Stampin' Up! Comes with it, this is a great hack. And like I said, it's from my friend Sherry, from Sherry's Cards. And I thought it was really clever. And I wanted to share this. All right, so now we got the perimeter done. And then I'm going to do 2 in the middle for good measure. So here's one. They don't have to be straight. Nobody's really going to see this. And boom. So just rub them on so it sticks to, the adhesive sticks to your acetate. And you grab your Take Your Pick tool, which I actually put away in my little tool caddy. And we're going to take all these off. They're just the backings. And I'm going to show you how we have a little magic going on here next. Now it's taking me longer because I'm talking you through this. If I could do this on my own, I'd be done like lickety split. And again, you don't have to do this. This is just a good suggestion. So you can see there's the tear and tape adhesive. If you have Seal Plus, that is our stronger of our two adhesives. You could try this if you'd like, Seal Plus. It comes out in little rectangles. It's up to you. If you keep it right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open this back up. Ta-da! All right. And we're going to lay this carefully over the stamping we did, making sure it covers all of them. And you're going to rub. It's simple as that. Now, let's say I'm stamping and I take off this stamp. Okay? And I use it for a card and blah, blah, blah. And I'm all done. I cleaned it up. And now I got to put it back. I'm like, where does it go? You know, maybe I have them all off from here. So then I would put this right here. It's upside down. I really don't care. But you have to put it upside down. I'm not going to match it up perfectly. I mean, if my flower doesn't match up perfectly, it's not the end of the world. Now, here's the magic. I'm going to close it up. And guess what happens? It goes right back where it belongs. Cool? I think it's awesome. Now, I've stamped, and I can go ahead and look at how all these new stamps work. Friends like you are golden. You got this. Deep breathe. You're the best. So happy to have you in my life. And what's the last one? You deserve all the good things. So now I've had a chance to stamp it so I can even see what it looks like. More than just looking at that. All right? And that's how I'm going to be holding my stamps so that I make sure I don't. I'm looking for my case. It's got to be here somewhere. I don't know where my case went. I should have a clear pocket case right here. Did I carry it off somewhere? Oh, here it is. It's so clear I couldn't even see it on my trimmer. All right, and then I put it facing this way. And we're all done. So now I have a good way to keep track of my stamps, especially like when I'm planning for a class. I'm going to peel this off gently. So let's say I have this one off, and I use this one, and this one. I'm not sure where they're going to go, but when I'm done, because I try to use every stamp I can for a class, then I'm just going to flip these over, match them up the best I can. This one we can see it's like a gravestone shape. This one is deep. So if I put this on upside down, does it really matter? No. It's just in the right place and I have my count. Let's go ahead. Let's do the magic once more. Close it up. So thank you to my friend Sherry. Everything's put back in its spot. Pretty cool. So I love it. And I'm going to start doing this with all my new stamps. I didn't get very many new stamps from the pre-order. And again, if you want to join Stampin' Up! And want to get these for a pre-order, I like to have the picture on the front. This closure is so much easier, especially for people who might have arthritic hands. I do not have arthritic hands, but the other ones were a little tricky to put in. You just slide in smoothly. And then once again, where are my dies? I don't know where the dies went. Here they are. Creative Haven dies. Now on the front here, these are shown at a smaller, because obviously they're a little bit bigger and they match the stamps. So that's my tip today. I'm not going to demonstrate a card. I'm actually going to, I demonstrated how you can use tear and tape. You can get these magnetic sheets at any, I use an old trimmer that I have from scrapbooking, and I labeled it magnetics, and every time my husband goes to Home Depot or Lowe's, he picks me up some of these, and I just keep them in, and I mean, they're really economical. In fact, I have to tell you, in Florida, I found them for $2 a package. So I'm going to be heading back to, when I'm in Florida, I'm going to be buying a lot more. Just like, oh my God, how many did you buy? I go, a lot, because I bought every one they had for $2. Yeah, that was just a deal. And I don't know why they were on that slow of sale. They were like, I hope they're not getting rid of them. But yeah, very nice. And then like I said, I label the front if you joined late, and I'm going to put the two together. Now, I don't have a system right now for holding my stamps. I normally put mine in a cupboard, and I think you all know that. I keep them like books on a bookshelf, and I have them alphabetized. I'm looking at containers. I measured my depth of my cupboard, and the height I already know these won't fit in, so I'm going to have to raise my shelf up, but I can do that. It's a little tricky, but my cabinets, they're my old kitchen cabinets, and they are adjustable. So I'll have to move the little prong up, and they're plastic, and hope they don't break. And I'll refigure the sizing of my shelves, which is pretty easy to do. And then once I find the containers, I'll be able to go in there and flip through them. So that's my goal. You're going to see they don't take that much up. This is all I bought so far. I've got a lot of, this is just it. Like I said, this one has the banner punch. And so that's my tip for the day. I showed you my Christmas cards. Oh, I bought the linen one too. And here's that cute little banner punch. The big thing is I wanted to share my why I belong and joined Stampin' Up. And I also really wanted to share with you that I met friends like my friend Robin. Hi, Robin. Hi, Carol. I see Carol. Thanks for joining me. This is a short one, and it's not a demonstration today. I showed you the make and take for my team meeting, which is on the 12th at 1:30. If you want to join my team meeting, if you're thinking about joining, I know Carol's seen me do it from on location at a scrapbooking crop, but we just hold a cute little hour to hour and a half. I talk a lot. So you can wait and watch the replay, zoom through things. I give away prizes. I have drawings. I have challenges, both business and creative. I have quarterly events that I help keep you creative. What else do I do? I have a Christmas party that we do just as a celebration. And what else? I can't think. Oh, if you're silver and above, you come to my silver soiree. I have a couple dates I got to put out there to all my silvers. And basically, it's a lot. Well, gosh, I think you need to see me and not looking at my... Sorry. So you're not just looking at my hands. So, yeah, it's a great, great opportunity. Like I said, $35 for $125 worth of product plus tax, and you get so much in there. You don't want your business supplies? I'll take them from you. So, or you can hand them off to somebody else, or just keep them in a drawer or a cupboard, and maybe you'll have a sale or something from somebody. You could get your friends to help you meet your quarterly minimum, or you can just do the discount, and if you don't reach it, nothing happens. The Stampin' Up! Police do not come and confiscate all your stuff that you bought. So it's really a lovely community. It's family-based. It's been around for 37 years. I wanted to tell you that. 37 years. We are strong. And if you want to travel, it is money out of your own pocket. It's a lot of fun, though. It's so worth it. I do want to say that. So if you tuned in late, you want to go to the beginning, because I did a lot of talking and showing my tips for the new stamps and the new sizes. And I can't remember the size again. I will tell you, because I did buy one plastic container from Amazon to see if I like it or not. Yeah, 5 5/8 by 9. So the sizing of these are 5 5/8 by 9. And so my shelf is not tall enough. So I had to come up with something. So we'll see. This is going to be a little bit of a process as I transfer my shelves, like a bookshelf, to stamps and dies. And we usually kept our dies down below in a slide out drawer that I have in my cupboard. Because sometimes you use the dies without using the stamp set. It's because we have shaped dies. So we'll probably keep the same system here. Don't worry, Robin. I'm not going to change too much. You have to see what I've been doing over here at the beginning, Robin. I've been changing up the design den. So having lots of fun. There's still some piles around, but I'll get through them eventually. And I hope you've enjoyed the tips today. Know that we're a community. Like I said, I went to Arizona. I'm traveling. I'm getting to do a lot of fun things. And I just think Stampin' Up! Is wonderful. It's really brought a lot of joy to my life. And friendships, community, travel. It's lots of fun. And you don't have to do it like me. You don't have to do lives. You don't have to do anything. In fact, I only have 2 people on my team. 3. I have 3 now that are trying to work it as a business. You don't have to. and I help guide. I just went over to Denise's house and helped her learn how to do events, or not events, like a class. And so I'm here to help you and guide you if that's what you choose, if you just want to buy for your own crafting. But I really suggest those kits. Those kits are wonderful. And you could pull them out instead of going into that Hallmark store and paying $8 for a card. It'd be a lot less to do those. And you'll have sympathy cards on hand. You could have kids cards on hand. You could have thank you cards on hand. You could have Christmas cards on hand. Remember, I showed you all the categories. Pretty much have everything in stock here if you need it right away. Or we order it and then it comes in a few days. So thank you for joining me for another coffee and a card. Even though my cards were really a demonstration of our new stamp sets. I'll be back next week. Let's see. Next week is the 17th. And I will be back and we will actually do a card. I will demonstrate a real card. Perhaps by then I will have made some things with a really cool linen. I really can't wait to do the pop-up petals. And, the banner saying it's good to punch. So thank you again. I hope you all have a great weekend. It is freezing here in Michigan. Absolutely freezing. I turned the heat on this morning. Now, you're going to laugh. I think Robin would say, oh, that's perfect temperature. But it was 65, and my feet were freezing all over on the tile and the hardwood floor. So now I'm going to have to show you one more cute little picture. There's Oakley. He likes to sleep under my feet. I usually kind of craft right here. See, I sit there and design. He sleeps right there. So he's gotten over the... But look, I have this beautiful bed for him in here. And does he choose that? No. So sometimes he does, but not more often than not. He just likes to do it. So sorry for the barking in this. Like I said, my windows are getting cleaned and they needed to be cleaned. And I've used Ray for years. And so he's upstairs and that's it. So see you next Friday. Bye now.